Hello, everybody. It's Pearl of Wisdom time. Alright, you can't see me. Alright, now you can see me. How's everybody doing today? I didn't, you're probably all surprised. We have to wait until you're ready. We'll wait until you're ready. Oh, talking about ready. I gotta get my TikTok. Hey, Lauren, how you doing, buddy? So I did the video from last night. I haven't posted it yet, though. I don't know if I'm going to post it tonight or tomorrow morning, but I'll post the video. But today we're going to do the defense. I'm going to have to get a pen, but first we'll talk about some of the happenings today. I read somewhere that it's possible Dallas has a really difficult time signing Hischier, which would be pretty interesting. I think they're going to have a difficult time signing Hischier, actually, yeah. A really difficult time. Unless they don't, I guess Pavelski's probably on his way out. They'll sign him. They'll sign him for sure. I can't see them not signing him. They do have some guys coming up, but I think they'll probably sign him. Not Hischier. What am I talking about? Hischier. Did I say Hischier? Jeez. I'm not talking about Hischier. I am talking about not Heiskanen, that's for sure. Klingberg. They're going to have a difficult time signing Klingberg. Dallas made an offer sheet to who? For I didn't hear about that. Made a offer. Did that just happen? I can't see how Dallas could make an offer sheet to anybody. I see that Nashville is going to sign Matthias Ekholm. But I got to get my live going here. On I don't know how long I'm going to last for, but yeah, I think they'll sign him after all. I just remember that Pavelski. Pavelski at the very least will take less of a contract next year, maybe. I mean, I don't know. The guy's ageless, so. But they have Esa Lindell is wrapped up for a couple more years. Klingberg. I wonder what Klingberg's going to be looking at. What's he? He's usually averaging. He's about what 50 point, 45, 50 point guy. Not super stellar defensively. I don't think he could be asking for much more than. I don't know. What did he get last contract? Klingberg. He was making 4.25. I think he might get 6.5, which is crazy since which makes the Pelech contract look even more incredibly unbelievable. Oh, I got to change this. Not music. I don't want music. Get rid of that. They don't have sports or what? Have none. No, no, no. No, I got Heischer wrong. It's Klingberg. The talk is that they're not going to be able to sign Klingberg, and I don't know. I think they'll get Klingberg done. He should get done at 6 million. If he gets 6.5, like, I cannot believe that contract that Lamoriello got for Pelech. I'll take Pelech over Klingberg any day. And I have a feeling he's going to get 6.5. 6.5 maybe. But I'm pretty sure they'll sign him up. They do have some young players coming up, but still not for a while totally yet. Next year they have Pavelski. I can't see him getting another 7 million, but he's almost a point a game player. He might have no choice but to pay him 7 million. Radulov, he's not going to get more than he makes now, I don't think. But you got to sign Jason Robertson, which he'll probably have to get a bridge. What's their cap? Well, projected cap space is 23 million for next year. After they sign Pavelski and Radulov. Oh, and Ropo Hintz and Jason Robertson. Wow. It could be tight. It could be tight. I see why they're saying that they might not be able to sink. Yeah, he'll take it. Joe will take a pay cut, you figure, but I mean, should he? He's like a 37. I got lots of people on TikTok. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. Woo! We're talking hockey here, so if you like hockey, stick around. Should Pavelski take a pay cut, though? I mean, he's putting up big numbers. Even though he's 37 years old, I mean, he might take a 1-year deal. But last year, wasn't he almost a point a game? If I remember correctly. 51 points in 56 games last year. If he does that again, he could easily ask for 7 million again. I'm doing a show here at Pearls of Wisdom, My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube, TikTok, guys. You can slip over there or just hang out here and talk whatever. The second hour, which is at the top of the next hour, or what time would it be? It's at 6:30. We're going to be doing ratings for the defensemen for every team in the league, and then I do a video of it on YouTube. So you're pretty good idea to get over to My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube and get all subbed up and all that stuff. Was he a Shark at one time? Klingberg, really? Wow. I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, he was. How was I so... No, that's Pavelski. Oh, Pavelski, you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that was an ownership thing, to tell you the honest truth. I think that was a... Hey, CL, how you doing, buddy? I think that was an ownership thing. I think ownership wanted Carlson hardcore. And I don't think Wilson... I just don't believe Wilson made that decision. To me, that's a no. And now Wilson... like people are wondering why Wilson's not getting fired, because Wilson didn't make that decision. In fact, I would not doubt if Wilson was saying, like, you don't want to do this, but Flyers had a parade in my... Oh, really? You saw Gritty? Yeah, but I seriously don't think Wilson made that decision. And now they're hopefully, like, now they got to all shut their mouths. While Wilson tries to save this mess that they put themselves in. They had a parade for the Flyers, just cause. What was the parade just to celebrate, like, Gritty's birthday or something like that? It's just promotion. It's just a promotion thing for Philadelphia, for the Flyers. Yeah. Good idea. Especially after all this COVID and stuff like that. You want to get people back into it again. Get people back, going back to games again, reminding them about hockey. Good idea. Only costs a couple t-shirts and stuff. Threw a parade for getting Atkinson. It's going to be interesting to see what Atkinson can do there. I've been talking to some Philadelphia fans, and it's not Philadelphia people and fans, and it's kind of split. Some people think that he's not going to be able to play heavy minutes, and he'll only get about 20, 25 goals. And then there's some others that feel that he's going to be really happy he's escaping Columbus situation he was in and just crush it. So I hope the latter, but to tell you the honest truth, both sides make some sense. He's just a little guy, and he's played a lot. His play has dwindled. But on the same note, I mean, he was asked to play a very defensive game there, and it'll be interesting to see how much he can kind of be set free, what he can do, because he's still got the shot. Atkinson still has the shot. Yeah, I don't think he puts him over the edge, but we sure needed a shoot-first player that we hadn't had. That's why that Voracek deal does make sense, because Atkinson is a shoot-first guy. We have way too many passers on that. Philadelphia has way too many passers on that team. Yeah, he does have a good attitude. It's funny. I mean, I only, like, from Voracek, I only see what I see when he's in front of the camera and stuff like that. And he doesn't look like he has a very good attitude. But I've heard different things, like, especially outside of the room, he's just a really nice guy. But you're just making a judgment call there. But he seemed pretty negative to me from the times that you see him in front of a camera. Maybe, there's lots of reasons for that. Maybe he just hates being in front of the camera. I don't know, but yeah, he just didn't like the media. I don't know if I don't know how much that spilled into the room, or if that I don't know. I'm not talking. Making a judgment on it, I think it would probably spill into the room, because that usually comes from insecurity, some sort of insecurity. So, like, if you're very secure about yourself, you're not going to be upset about what the media says at all. Like, it's not going to matter to you. especially if it's personal. Like, you're not going to care, right? It's just like, whatever. If you know you're good and everything. But I think for him, it wasn't really personal. It was more about the team. And he didn't like people saying things about the team. And I guess the insecurity would be that, in a way, they're probably right. So I know Eric's. I know it doesn't look like Atkinson's going to be that type of guy. He's. I think he's gonna. He's very happy to be there. It was a difficult time, and you got to respect the guy for holding it out in Columbus as long as he did. Because I mean, let's face it, it was a lot of difficult stuff that happened there. Panarin leaving, Duchesne leaving, trades, all that Dubois situation, and Lion comes in and has a rift with Tortorella, and just maybe I love Tortorella, but maybe more than I think, because I've heard so many people say that Tortorella was the best coach they ever had, but you got to wonder sometimes about maybe he just puts too much on players a little bit. He puts it on too thick or something. John Tortorella tears down his players. It depends on how you look at it. I mean, I've really struggled with this because with LeCavalier crushed it as long as Tortorella was there. Like he forcefully turned him into a. And people say that if it wasn't for Tortorella, he never would have made it to where he did. But then after Tortorella left, LeCavalier went to crap. Now, was that because Tortorella was so hard on him that, he kind of fell apart? Or was that because when Tortorella left, he took a breather and then all of a sudden went back to his old ways? Yeah. I don't know, but I know that LeCavalier and Tortorella had it out several times. Like, they were like literally freaking having it out, yelling at each other. That's what players said that played with them. Now you look at a guy like Johansson. Johansson they never had a rift with each other. But what it looked like with me with Johansson is Johansson just didn't bother with Tortorella. He never got angry, but he sort of just played the game. He never really had a fire in him. And, Tortorella, obviously, it seems obvious to me that Tortorella let Kekalainen know, I don't think this guy's going to be a number one center. And they certainly needed defense at the time. So they go Kekalainen goads Poile into trading Seth Jones. Now, at the time, Poile was trying to give him Ellis or Ekholm. But they wanted Jones, and they held out for a long time. And then finally they said, okay, we'll give you Jones. And they gave him Jones. And it's funny because Johansson, obviously Tortorella was correct, or it seems like it. Johansson never became that guy in Nashville. And, but on the same note, Seth Jones started out well in Columbus, and then the last 2 or 3 years did not play well. I think Tortorella tried to turn him into a shutdown defenseman, and that's just not what Jones is. So, and Tortorella wouldn't stop trying to make him into that. And eventually it just kind of ate at the soul of Jones, and he wanted out. Now, I don't know if that was totally it. It might also be Columbus, just Columbus in general. But whatever it was, Jones never became. But the truth is, Tortorella was right about Johansson, is what I'm saying. So it's like a yin and yang with him. Now, in New York, Tortorella brought a Rangers team to the finals that really had no business being there by being the best shot blocking team of all time. Okay, yeah. So, like, if you go through, like in Tampa Bay, his own general manager at the time, Feaster, said that he didn't think they were ready to win the cup when they did. They still thought they were 2, maybe 3 pieces away. And, I mean, Habibulin played fantastic. But that lineup, and St. Louis, of course, won the Conn Smythe. But that team was really not deep. It was a pretty thin team. But they played their bag off. So he brought a team that even his general manager didn't think was good enough to the cup. Won a cup with them. And then in New York, he had guys like Girardi, Stahl on defense. Who else did he have on defense there? I'd have to look back on it, but they were not a very good possession defense team. But they were the best shot blocking team probably of all time. Callahan on forward, and he turned them into the best shot blocking team of all time, and they almost won a cup like that. You shouldn't be winning a cup like that with poor possession numbers and high shot block. And so how much of that was Tortorella, and how much was that the king, Lundqvist, too? All I know is I never saw a team block shots like that before. Like, they just block shots like crazy. Yeah, that's true, too. Briere and St. Louis, yeah, small elite guys. Before them, it was like Cliff Ronning. Small elite guys that come to mind, but Cliff Ronning, Fleury. Fleury is the epitome of small elite guy. Theo Fleury, yeah, absolutely. He's one of my faves all time. All time, man. He should have been he should have been in the Hall of Fame almost instantly. I just can't believe he didn't go to the Hall of Fame sooner. Did he? He finally did go, right? They did finally put him in there. Can't remember, but just imagine if that guy was sober, what he would have did in his career. Holy crap, man! The guy drank he was hung over almost every game, and he got 100 and some points. It was nuts. And 5'6". I remember, and 5'6" at a time when size mattered a lot more than it does now. And I remember they asked him one time, what is it that you do to be able to succeed as a small player in the NHL? And he said, I just never thought of myself as a small player. I'm just a player. That was a great answer. That was a great answer. Yeah, he's like, out of my top 10 favorite of all time, 2 of them are Calgary Flames, Ginla and Fleury. I love Fleury. Yeah. He just, I never thought of myself as a small player. I just play. That's it. Saku Koivu. Saku Koivu's got to be one of those guys up there. And then, of course, Gallagher, another Montreal Canadian. Little freaking psycho guys. Lanny McDonald, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't that big either, right? Oh, yeah. I love Lanny McDonald. He wasn't really that big either. More will come to my head eventually, but those are the ones that come right up to my head right away. Those little guys. And St. Louis was a Calgary Flame too. And they let him go. Gilmore, Doug Gilmore, also a Calgary Flame. Let him go to St. Louis and then Toronto. Don't forget about Gilmore, wow. The Flames used to have Brett Hall. I know they had a great team. They could have been one of the greatest teams ever. They had Brett Hall, Fleury, Gilmore, Phil Housley. But they had Phil Housley for quite some time. Mike Vernon, and they had Vernon for quite a long time too. But I'm going to share this around a little bit, see if we can get some more people in here. Gary Roberts, yeah. They had Gary Roberts for most of his career, though. Al McInnes, they had. Joe Nieuwendyk, yeah. Joe Nieuwendyk they gave up for Ginla, though. That's not a bad deal. Trevor Kidd. Joel Otto. Talking about old guys like that. Yeah, it's amazing they only won one cup, but they gave up on a lot of talent that they could have had for sure. Joel Otto was like my faves. Hey, how you doing, TikTok guys? Number 29, Joel Otto, yeah. One of the most underrated players of all time. And now look at their team. I don't think I don't know if there's a team that gave up more talent than the Calgary Flames. When you think about everything they had. Like that Doug Gilmore trade was brutal. Didn't they get like Gary Lehman back or something like that? It was ridiculous. One of the worst trades of all time. And St. Louis, I think they only got back a third or something like that for Tampa Bay. Let's see what we got here. So the Predators are turning towards signing Ekholm out. Up. Now, why the heck would you sign Ekholm? Like, what is this team doing? Ekholm's 31 years old. You stopped being a Flames fan a long time ago. Yeah, they're just terrible at asset management. It's got to be one of the worst asset management teams ever. Buffalo Sabres are getting like that now, but the Calgary Flames have got to be the worst. What are the Nashville Predators doing? They want to sign Ekholm now. So you sign Ekholm, you keep Josie. Are you rebuilding? Are you not rebuilding? Like, I don't understand what they're doing. They look like what the Minnesota Wild were for years. Yeah. Ex-Buffalo Sabres that Marty Biron, Miller, but Miller was there for a long time. Lehner, of course, that whole situation there that they handled horribly. Who else was in there? Ex-Sabres. Marty Biron, Miller, Lehner, Tom Barrasso. Yeah, well, you know how many people I talked to people in Buffalo that think that Allmark wasn't worth that money? Oh, just wait. My live is going to end. Okay, no, it's not. Do you know how many people that think that Allmark wasn't worth the money? Giving up Nedeljkovic, the guy had holes, man. I was saying it the whole time. Like, if there was a reason why Carolina wasn't going to do it, I like him, but I don't love Nedeljkovic. I think they could have got more for him. Like, I don't know why they did it so fast. Apparently, it was like the first offer and they got rid of it. For being in Buffalo, yeah, his numbers were pretty insane for being in Buffalo. Just wait. I got somebody coming. Are you wanting to talk hockey, bud?
What's that?
I'm talking hockey here.
You're talking hockey?
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm on a YouTube. I'm on a YouTube right now. I'm doing a show. What's my favorite hockey team? Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah. Oh, right
What's
on.
your team? Leafs. I got a Leafs fan on TikTok right now, guys. We got a Leafs fan on TikTok. You should join also later my YouTube channel. You can come on here. But
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. We can talk Leafs. Too bad we don't have. Where the heck is our buddy that's in here all the time, the Leafs fan? He's not here today. Right now we got a Philadelphia Flyers fan, a Carolina fan, a Vegas fan, and now you're a Leafs fan. So the Leafs. What do you? Okay. I was actually kind of cool with the Leafs stuff that they did, but except for the biggest one, it doesn't matter about the rest of it. I'm not sure about Mrazek. What do you got? What do you think about that?
I have
No idea. You don't you don't think he's I don't think it's gonna work. I think that was a bad move.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they did was bad. Yeah.
But I like Bunting. I like Bunting.
What's that?
I like Bunting. That was a good move. You're gonna like that guy. You're gonna like that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we still had Hyman though. I must say, and Anderson, that's kind of a piss off a little bit, but
Yeah. Can you guys hear him on YouTube here? I got to turn you up so we can hear. There you go. Yeah, Hyman, but how are they going to afford that? They really couldn't afford that kind of money. The bad part was I think the Tavares right from the get go was a bad move. They already had Kadri. You could get a lesser centerman, and you got Matthews, Nylander, and all that. But what does he think of the What do you think of the defense this year for Toronto?
I haven't looked too much into the defense yet.
You haven't looked in the defense? Okay. That was CL, the Philadelphia Flyers fan, saying, well, I mean, it's basically the same defense as last year, right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they were 7th in defense last year. 7th.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
It's not horrible. My problem is what if Muzzin gets injured or Brody gets injured? Like their depth is not very good. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So if you guys can't hear, he said that he's okay with it because they had a pretty good defense last year as far as the numbers are concerned, 7th in the league. So it's not too bad. But it's still that offensive depth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do there. Mrazek was the move that I didn't like. But I don't know what other options they had, but giving him that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Anderson, I don't understand why Carolina took Anderson, right? So Toronto didn't take Anderson, so you would think they would know about his injury situation better than Carolina. So Carolina decides to take an injured player from a team that obviously didn't want him anymore. Is weird. That's a weird situation.
It is. It is weird.
You can barely. Oh, he can barely. I can't turn him up anymore, guys. But I'll try to tell you what he's saying at the same time as we're talking here. So what we're going to be doing, if we can get enough people, for some reason I got a light night tonight. I usually have a lot more people in here than this. What I do is I'll do like the last night. We rated all the forwards, or we rated every team's forwards.
Oh, is that
right? Yeah, and then I did a video of it today, and then I posted on YouTube. Yeah. So tonight, and I on Tuesday and Thursdays I do evenings, and the rest of the time I do it during the week.
Oh, right on.
So today we're supposed to do the defense, but we got to get more people in here to do that. I only have 2 people on here on my concurrents, but like on YouTube. But if we don't, that's all right. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So are you live in Toronto?
No, I don't.
Oh, where do you live?
From Edmonton.
Oh, so am I.
Oh, right on.
That's funny. What part of Edmonton are you in?
Oh, just outside of Edmonton.
Just outside?
Like
oh yeah. Yeah, I'm Castle Downs.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's funny. Small world.
What are your thoughts on Edmonton this year?
Well, so now his question, guys, is what are my thoughts on Edmonton? And you guys can go. Lauren and CL are here. They're the 2 guys on YouTube right now. They'll talk. We talk about it all the time. They're gonna have to play like they did in the '80s. I think they. Yeah. I mean, Duncan Keith and Barry Nurse. His defensive analytics are horrible. And then Cody Ceci, he had 1 good year in Pittsburgh. Not sure how that's going to translate, but he's the only guy that can play defense out of that defense. So they got a lot of good offensive guys. And then, of course, is 39-year-old Smith going to hold up? Koskinen. Koskinen.
Yeah.
Not looking good. Now their top 9, yeah, it's good. I like it. I like their top 9. It's pretty good. Except for apparently Turris is being forced to hit the gym all summer. So
Really?
yeah, he better, because he was one out of shape dude. Bob Kelly was driving the truck at the parade. In Philadelphia, they had a parade today celebrating the Philadelphia Flyers. So that's, yeah, it's a good idea. You don't wait for a cup for a parade, especially if you're the Philadelphia Flyers, or the Leafs for that matter. Hey, Epic Gamers in the house. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I haven't seen Epic Gamer in a long time. What do you got to say, bud? I got a guy here on TikTok from Toronto. Sorry, he's a Toronto fan from Edmonton. We're talking some Oilers in Toronto right now. CL's laughing because I said that. Don't wait for a Stanley Cup for a parade. My gosh, you could be waiting forever. Holy. No. Oh, we're talking to each other, so. You hope Toronto wins. I don't see it happening this year. I don't see. I'm from Mississauga, by the way, originally.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Are you originally from Edmonton?
Yeah.
And you're a Toronto fan? How did that happen?
Yeah, my family's all Newfie. Yeah, you know anything about the Newfies?
Yeah. Newfies don't even know if there's any other team. I don't.
Yeah, Toronto or Boston. You like one, you hate the other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The Bolts 3 cups in a row, Epic Gamer says. Epic Gamer says the Bolts are going to get 3 cups in a row. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I still just be. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did get 3 cups in a row there. They got losing. What did they lose? Johnson and Gord. That they're fairly replaceable guys. I mean, you don't really want to lose them, but they got the best winger in the game in Kucherov, the best goaltender. On Kucherov, you could make an argument to Panarin or something like that, but not, or Stone maybe, but not really.
Yeah, I got a question for you now.
Okay.
How do you feel about Fleury?
Fleury in Chicago?
Going to the Blackhawks.
I wouldn't doubt if he brought a cup to Chicago. He's that good. He's my favorite He's my favorite player in the game because he's such an amazing human being. I love the guy. They lost Coleman and Savard. Savard didn't play very well. Coleman, he's asking me about Chicago, so I'll get to that in a second. I got another guy here asking about Tampa Bay. I'm not asking. He knows Tampa Bay. He's a Tampa Bay fan. Coleman, Savard, yeah, they did lose quite a bit, but I still think they have enough depth to do that. And you still got the best winger in the game, best goaltender in the game, and Point, and there's another best that I'm missing there. Oh, a defenseman, Hedman. Pretty damn good to have 3 of the best at each position on your team. So, yeah, depth might have got hurt, but still, I think they're in. Chicago, Fleury, if it wasn't for Fleury, Vegas doesn't make the final that year that they made it. Like, he could do it in anywhere. He's that good. I'm just glad that finally he's making a case, a true case. Like, I had arguments before he ever did that when he was in Pittsburgh. I had arguments that he was a first ballot Hall of Famer, and people would argue with me, and I'm like, you're crazy. Yeah, it's just because Crosby was there. He gets overshadowed. They had a poor defense, and his numbers didn't look as good as he would on most teams, you know?
Yeah.
But he's a first ballot Hall of Famer all day long.
Oh, yeah.
The best D-man, best winger, and best goaltender. So if you have those 3 things, you got a pretty good chance, I'd say. Pretty good chance.
Yeah, you got a pretty solid team there.
Yeah. Toronto can make a case to have, like, the third best winger and maybe the second best center. Is Matthews the second best center in the league? I'm asking everybody out there. What do you think? Second best after McDavid? McDavid's the best.
He's a little overrated.
You think he's overrated? Wow.
A little overrated, a little bit.
Do you think
But
because of Marner's passing? Is that why he's overrated?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say. Third, you think Matthews is the third best center in the league? Oh, McKinnon. Yeah. It's tough. Matthews has the best shot I have seen. Maybe Ovechkin, but still, I even think Matthews might even take over Ovechkin. He can shoot from anywhere, that guy. Like, his shot from the slot is just stupid. Just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do with that? He gets it in the slot, it's all over, man. Like, oh, he's crazy.
Oh yeah.
McKinnon is more, I mean, he's more of a power guy. McKinnon does it with power, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But still, yeah, McKinnon, it's damn good. It's so hard to compare those kind of guys. The only thing I know for sure is McDavid. McDavid is the best. McDavid is the best.
Draisaitl too, though. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Got to put him up there as one of the best centers. The two, just like Edmonton back in the day when they had Messi and Gretzky. So, Gamer, you think I know you're a Tampa Bay fan, but who are you most afraid of right now? I'm asking Epic Gamer. Who are you most afraid of right now to beat Tampa this year? I think that, like, now that Fleury's in Chicago, that's got to be, if not the best, close to the best. He's most afraid of the Sabres, he said. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sabres. Who would I be most afraid of right now? The Avs. He says the Avs. Yeah. I mean, Makar's going to make a case this year for taking a Hedman off the podium for best defenseman in the league, I think. So if that's the case, they would have the second best center and the best defenseman in the league. Colorado would. And then Rantanen's probably the best left winger in the league. I think the Bruins step back or forward. I gotta say, man, I think they go sideways. I don't think they go back or forward. I think they're about the same as last year.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Kemper is better than Grubauer. You're about to find. He said that Colorado's goaltender is gone. Kemper is better than Grubauer, I think. You watch. Yeah, he's been hiding in Arizona now for a few years. And now he's going to have an opportunity to play in front of that killer defense. Yeah, the Bruins always overachieve. That's true. So you know a lot about the Bruins because do you have Newfies in your family that are both Toronto and Boston fans?
I don't, but my buddy does.
All Toronto in your family?
Yeah, pretty much. And then the other half's Edmonton because I live in Edmonton.
Oh,
So.
okay. So that's quite the rivalry right there, Toronto and Boston. But Bruins can pretty much own that argument all the time.
Yeah.
It would suck to have that, man. It would suck to. You wouldn't be able to do nothing against Bruins fans. Like you couldn't have an argument with them or anything like that. Like Bruins are better than Toronto all day for the last however many years. And they always overachieve, like CL says too. Like the Pittsburgh Penguins too. Pittsburgh Penguins overachieve all the time. Every year I'm like, there's no way they're making it this year. And I'm saying it again this year. There's no way they're making it this year. No way. How can the Pittsburgh Penguins make it this year? That's just ridiculous. Jari and getting older and older. Malkin's all gibbled up. Like, I just can't see them making it this year. My other team in the East is the Flyers. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Follow me up, and I'll follow you, and we'll catch you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, right, bye. Goodbye.
You follow right now?
Yeah, buddy. Let me see. How do I do that? I do that too. There you go. Follow you. Right on. Take care, buddy. Everybody say bye to Evan. We'll give you a little. This is the Perlo dance. There. Give Evan a little Perlo dance. There we go. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yeah. Next static.
See you later. Rask. Oh, are you talking about Rask? They're losing their. Oh, you're talking about Boston. Okay. Sorry. You were talking about Boston. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if they lose all that much with Allmark. Like Lauren was saying, Allmark just crushed it in Buffalo the last 2 years. You never know it, but they did crush it in Buffalo the last 2 years. So I think he's going to be fine in Boston. I think Halak is going to be a dumpster fire in I don't think he's coming back. I think he's done. I think he's retiring. I honestly do. As recently? What's that, Gumby? As recently. Okay, be right back. All right, buddy. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I've been saying it for a while. I think he's going to retire. There's I don't think there was ever much of a question that he was going to retire, honestly. I suppose if he decided to come back, they could put Swayman down, but if Swayman's rocking as much as I think he probably could, and Allmark isn't going down, so Allmark isn't going down. So if he comes back, Swayman will go down. And if he's doing as well as I think, he showed us already, like, what are they going to do? They're going to actually tell Swayman to go down in the minors when he's crushing every game? I can't see it. I just can't see it. I guess if Swayman struggles, maybe, or Allmark, but, I mean, Allmark's pulling in 5, so I doubt very much he's going down to the minors. Not to mention, wouldn't he have to clear waivers too? Yeah, that Boston team is going to be interesting for the next couple of years. See how they build that team. Yeah, well, yeah, neither one of them are on a two-way, right? So it's a one-way contract. So They can send him down, but I'm pretty sure he has to clear waivers. There's no way Allmark's going to clear. I can't see it. So Swayman doesn't have to clear. Swayman would be the one going down. Swayman, I think, is on a two-way, right? Yeah. Rask over Vasilevsky, no. No. Vasilevsky's the best goaltender in the game. No doubt about it. Should have won. It was nice that they gave Fleury the Vezina last year, but he didn't deserve it. Like, not for the play. Vasilevsky was the best goaltender last year, period. I don't care what anybody says. In fact, Tampa Bay didn't even play well in the regular season. If it wasn't for Vasilevsky, they would have barely made the playoffs. Vasilevsky did everything for them in the regular season last year. It's only because Fleury hadn't been given a Vezina yet. He's going to be a first ballot guy, and it doesn't look good to throw a first ballot guy in there that doesn't even have a Vezina yet. So, and he may not be able to get one again. However, now that he's in Chicago, if he brings that Chicago team, you know, whatever numbers he can put in there, I don't know. They don't have the defense there to get his numbers good enough, I don't think. But if he can keep his numbers like rocking in Chicago, he may pull another one out. He's crying right now because, well, he's not literally crying. Yeah, why Marc-Andre Fleury got so overlooked because he was in Pittsburgh, man. That defense was terrible. They won on pure offense, and his numbers took a hit because of it. He was always rocking. I was saying it all along. And then he goes to Vegas. It gets, and Vegas doesn't make the final without him. There's no way that year they make the final. Like, if you took any other goaltender, there's only like maybe a couple. Vasilevsky, of course. Price when he's hot. That could actually make it, that could have brought that team to the finals. That was one of the best goaltending exhibitions I have ever seen. And they don't get enough credit for it, man. Yeah, I'm on my show again, Brexit. I'm on my show again, but I'm doing it live on TikTok at the same time. I know. And he did well. I mean, there's another thing about Tortorella. How much did Tortorella prop up Bobrovsky? Every time a goaltender takes off from Tortorella, he's never as good as when he was with Tortorella, except for the king, Lundqvist. Holtby has one, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the year that Holtby won, Fleury was better. I'd have to look at it, but his numbers might not have been better, but Fleury was better. Probably that could have been the year that he got one, but I don't like the fact that they do these, you know, give it to the guy because he deserves it. He should have had one by now, blah, 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 blah things. But in this case, if there was anybody that deserved a Vezina, even though he didn't deserve the Vezina that year, it was Fleury last year. You know, too bad for Vasilevsky. I'm sure Vasilevsky will have more Vezinas coming his way, but if there was any time, that was the time where I kind of got to go, yeah, you kind of got it. You guys messed up by not giving one of them already. You know, it's about time you give one to him before he retires. That was a makeup Vezina for sure, I would say. what year did he win that? I'll look that up in a bit. We gotta do our break here. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do the defense because we need 5 concurrent viewers. If we can get 5 concurrent viewers, we'll rate every team's defense when we come back. But we need 5 concurrent viewers. I think when Holtby won it, I gotta look. But when Holtby won it, Fleury probably could have won it that year if I remember correctly. I'd have to look though. Maybe one of Bobrovsky's too. But I'd have to look. I know Bobrovsky put some pretty sick numbers up. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
Greetings. This is Steel Flyers from the Steel Flyers All Sports Network, and we have 2 very special guests. We are delighted to be joined by Tracy Musser and Nicole Howard from the Canine Country Club Resorts. Tracy and Nicole are both managers for CCC Resorts and work at the Windsor or at the club, one of 2 locations both in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Congratulations on your 30th year anniversary of being in business. Let me start off by saying this. Steel Flyer stands behind this company 100%. Taken care of Steel Flyer's furry friend for the last 2 years now, and they are a one-stop shop for everything your furry friend needs. In fact, let's find out what our friends at CCC Resorts offer. Nicole, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. What are some of the great boarding services that you guys offer, and what do we have to do in order to get our furry friends taken care of when we are unable to travel with them?
Well, we like to bring everybody in for a tour first. That way they can see the behind the scenes, they can see where they stay, they can see where they play, and then we explain all of the fun things that we can add on to their reservation, whether it be one of our packages, either a nature walk, a ball time, or even a cuddle time.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. Boy, it sure sounds like a resort to me. So how are you today, Tracy?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Tracy, tell me, is it true that you guys have both an indoor and an outdoor pool at the Windsor location?
It is true. We've got one of each, so we're able to offer year-round swimming. The indoor pool is a great option for dogs who are swimming for therapy or rehab. It's got that sloped entry so they can wade into the water. Our outdoor pool is a little bit larger, and it's 4 foot deep the whole way across. And both of them are saltwater pools, so it's really easy on the dog's skin and coat.
Wow, that's very awesome. So then during the summer months, you have a much deeper pool outside and then a sloped entry shallow pool indoors for the dogs. Tracy, tell the folks how we can get some pool time.
Well, the first thing everyone does is come for an intro swim. We use that time to make sure the dog is comfortable in the water. We make sure they know how to get out of the pool safely, and we go over all the pool rules and etiquette with the clients as well. After that, they're able to schedule private appointments where they have the pool to themselves, or they can invite friends and have a whole group swim going on.
So after a dip in the pool, then it would have to be off to the groomers, right? I mean, our furry friends cannot go out looking their best. Nicole, what are some of the great services your top-notch groomers provide?
Our groomers, they specialize in full service grooms. We can do the basics, whether it be just a bath and a brush out or a blowout. Or for the extra pampered pooches, we can do nail dremels, we can do deodorizing soaks, and also facials.
Wow, man, that sounds like a resort if you ask me. Tracy, I know one of the main programs here at CCC Resorts is the WAGS program. The Steel Flyers dog is enrolled in this program. So why don't you tell the folks what is involved in this and how they can get enrolled?
Yeah, the WAGS program is our primary daycare option at the Windsor. It's designed to be a structured program for people who are looking for a set routine for their dog. They all come on the same days each week, which allows them to have set friends, and we know exactly what's going on with each group. So we do a little bit more activities, and we build more into their daily routine there. But we've got other daycare options as well for people looking for a little less commitment. We do an hourly care where you can drop them off and just pay by the hour. We also do a day stay option, which is great for the dogs that prefer human friends instead of making friends with other dogs. And then we have a traditional daycare option as well if you're looking for the occasional outing for your dog.
Wow, there you have it. a full-service groomer, a daycare program, and an indoor and outdoor pool. What more could you ask for? Sure seems like CCC Resorts has everything covered. Remember, DOG, depend on God.
We're back. Okay. So I think it's 2016, right? He had a 2.25. Yeah, 2016-17, he had a 302 and a .909. But he crushed it in the playoffs. And they shouldn't have won that year. That was the year that Washington should have beat them. Like, they were outplayed every single game. But the year before, 2015-16, he played 58 games and had a 2.29 and a .921. And then in Vegas, the first year, he had a 2.24 and a .927. But I think it was 2015-16. That was the year the Holtby won, right? It was 2016 for Holtby. 2017 for Bob. So it would have been the year the Holtby won. I don't know what Holtby's numbers were. Yeah, they're not going to be much of a juggernaut for a while, I don't think. God, we need 2 more people to do the ratings. I'm going to change my title because I don't think we're doing the ratings tonight. We're not getting enough people in. Oh, we need 1 more person to do the NHL defense ratings. If you know anybody, bring them in here. 1 more, we can do the defense ratings for all the teams and all the teams. So whoever just came in here, make yourself known and you can be part of the ratings for all teams. 2015 for Holtby. 2016 for Holtby. Oh, here we go. We got 5 concurrents now. We could probably do it as long as everybody sticks around. I should have got my pen. Forgot my pen. Whoever's in here, let me know who you are. Tell me who you are, whoever came in here now. Tell me who you are so we can get going on this. We can do the, you can start rating every team's defense. Sorry about to be home. Okay. So we got 5 concurrents right now. Epic Gamer. Okay. So we got 5. We can do it. All right. I'm going to go get a pen and we'll do it. Okay, so this is the way it works. And if you're on TikTok, you can do it too. We're gonna do. I did a video today for the forwards last night. We're gonna do. Oh, somebody left. Can't have you leaving, guys. We're gonna do. Well, we'll do it anyways. Whatever. I did the forwards last night. We did the forwards yesterday. We're going to do the defense tonight. And it'll be, what you do is you give a rating from A plus to F minus for each team's defense, roster defense, not worried about prospects and all that stuff like that. They're just the roster defense for all 32 teams. I don't know if we're going to have time to do this because we got started it so late, but we'll give it a shot. If we don't get it done today, we'll get it. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm off. So hopefully we can get it done today. Let's get at it right away here. Tomorrow I'm off. I won't be in tomorrow. Yeah. I have some family stuff to take care of tomorrow. So hockey. We're doing hockey. We're doing the best you guys can. If you're a hockey fan, we're doing hockey on TikTok. When I pick a team, you rate their defense from A to F. Okay, starting with, of course, the Anaheim Ducks. I may run late tonight to get this done. So you got Lindholm, Shattenkirk, Fowler, Manson, Larson, and Drysdale. Pretty mishmash defense there. Okay, Guy says D-. Guy is on TikTok. He says D- for the Ducks. I won't tell you what mine is. I'll go see what you guys got. What do you guys got for the Ducks? D+ for Lorne. No, it's got to be A to F, not 6 out of 10. A to F. Okay. You say C. C-. So we got a C-, a D-, a D+. Who are we missing here? CL. CL's got to go in. A C-, a C. I think CL actually took off on us. A C+, and a D-. I'm going to go with C. I say C. So I give them the most credit. I just think Larson and Manson. Anyways, a D-, a D+, a C-, a C. I think the average there is about either D+ or C-. I'd say D+. So we got D+. I said C. All right, good ones, guys. Awesome. Let's keep it going. Arizona, Chikrin, Lyabushkin, Gostisbehere, Strawman, Capobianco, and Connor Timmins. Yeah. I know we gave them an F for forwards. Are we going to give them an F now as well? F- for Lorne. Oh, CL said, was that for CL? Was that for Anaheim or for Arizona? D+. Guy has got, what do you got? What do you got, Guy, for Arizona? You got D- for Anaheim. What do you got for Arizona, Guy? We're doing Arizona. We got F-, F. D was for Anaheim. Okay, I got Anaheim. So CL's got F. We're doing Arizona Epic Gamer now. F for Arizona from Guy on TikTok. Looks like they're getting the big F. Big F for Rune. Epic Gamer, I imagine you're not going to change the F. So, F it is. All right, next. Boston Bruins. This will be interesting. Grzelcyk, McAvoy, Riley, Carlo, Forbert, and Clifton. McAvoy, the Beast. Riley, underrated. Carlo, probably very underrated. Derek Forbert, I think, could maybe take Mike Riley out of that spot. Oh, Guy has a C. Guy puts in a C already. He's quick on the draw here at TikTok, you guys. Whoever else is in there, you can do it too. You just need to go from A to F at each NHL hockey team on TikTok there. I'm doing it on YouTube at the same time if you don't realize that. C+, okay, you can change it. We're allowed. Philip Bridgman, Arizona D Corp is the lowest F-. Thank you for coming in, Philip. And we're on Boston now. Epic Gamer C+, Bruin C+ for Lorne, and CL says B-. And I'm with CL on the B-. So we got several C+ and a C-, 2 B-. And Bridgman has a B-. You say Forbert is overrated, Bridgman? I'm not so sure about that, bud. I think he might be a little... he just keeps on getting better and better every year, but what do we do? We got 3 C+ and 3 B-. I think I'm going to give them the B-. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and go B-. I got B- too. Just imagine the Boston Bruins getting a B- on defense. You wouldn't say that very long ago, would you? Okay, so Buffalo Sabres. Oh, so we got Rasmus Dahlin, Henri Jokiharju, Jacob Bryson, Colin Miller, and then it falls off a cliff pretty hard. Will Butcher and Mark Piszczek. And they got a couple guys like Matthias Samuelsson that might play in there and stuff like that. But what do we got for Buffalo's defense score? So shut up, Epic Gamer. Sabres D, you is A+, my butt. They have Dahlin, yeah. I do like Dahlin. Did I not mention Dahlin when I did that? Did they not have Dahlin in there? Dahlin, yeah, they did. Okay. E. Okay. So Guy is an F-, because we don't have E's. So we'll have to go F-. CL is a D. Lauren is a D. Dahlin. I like Dahlin a lot. Yeah, I got D- too. Did anybody else have a D-? And there's an F-, so I don't think Owen Power is going to play though, Lauren. Pretty sure he's not going to play. Oh, we might have lost Guy. CLD. Power is not going to play next year. Power's going to college. So are you putting it in? What did you say? Did you put one in, Phil? Pretty much. So we got Sabres. I think we lost Guy. I think Guy's gone. Power says Power is apparently going to go back to college next year. He said so himself. So D-, I guess we got D-. Okay, next. Calgary Flames. Hanifin, Tanev, Valimaki, Anderson, Connor Mackey out of college, and Nikita Zadorov, possibly Oliver Shylington. But that top four is okay. Hanifin, Tanev, Valimaki, Anderson. Zadorov's defensive analytics are actually really good, which I was kind of surprised about. Flames, C- from Epic Gamer. Lauren says D-. And I think I lost Guy, and I think we lost CL. I think we lost a few guys here. CL, no, we got CL, C+. D-, C-, C+. I got about C. So that's okay. I'm just wondering, do we still got Phil in there? Phil, are you still there? Or did you leave when I said that Owen Power wasn't going to play on the Sabres? I think that's it. So D-, I think that's an average of about C-. I got about a C. I like Rasmus Anderson a lot. I like what Valimaki could do. He didn't have a great year last year. Not a big Hanifin guy. And Tanev, good defensively. It's a pretty meh defense, really. It's nothing to write home about as far as I'm concerned. Next, okay, here's your team. Slavin, Pesci, Shea, Bear, Gardner, and Cole. Really? They're going to play Gardner in the 5-6? Ouch. Ouch. There's got to be somebody better than that. Really. Joey Keane. Why can't they play Joey Keane? Can he be ready? Maxim Lejeune. He should be ready now. There's got to be somebody better than Gardner out there. A+, really, Lauren? B+, CL, B+. D'Angelo. Yeah, why didn't D'Angelo was in there? Thank you for that. D'Angelo. Okay, that improves it quite a bit besides Gardner. I forgot about D'Angelo. Your second favorite team, Epic Gamer? Okay, so we got B+, B+, A+. Okay, with D'Angelo, I'm gonna give them an A. So it's an A. Carolina gets an A. Weichel, oh, right on, John. Weichel's in the house. Boo! Thank you, John. We were talking a lot of Toronto, and you weren't here. But we got a lot of teams to get to, so we better get out of here. I'm happy you're here, buddy. We had a guy on TikTok that was from a big Leafs fan. We were talking a lot of Toronto. Chicago Blackhawks. All right, this should be interesting. They pick up Jones. The Jones, DeHaan, Jake McCabe, love that, love that. Connor Murphy, Stillman and Mitchell. I'm a little concerned about that bottom pairing there. Is there anybody I'm missing, by the way? because no, I don't think so. Oh, Wyatt Kalniak will probably play up there too. Their depth is pretty good. I think Kalniak is going to be up there instead of either Ian Mitchell or Riley Stillman. So that should be interesting to see what you guys got for the Blackhawks. Weichel, okay, Weichel had an A. That was for Carolina. That's okay, Weichel. Thanks for coming in, buddy. You don't need to explain yourself. Hawks CL, Hawks C plus, I should say. For Lauren, C plus, really? That I had him a little higher. You know what? Maybe you're right. C plus, maybe about right, because I am not confident in Jones. But on the same note, I hate giving a lower to Chicago because they are the most over. They always overdo themselves or the projections and stuff like that. CL B minus, okay. C plus B minus. Epic Gamer M. What do you mean M? What do you got, Weichel? C minus, okay. So you got B, C plus, C minus. I got C plus. I kind of agree with Lauren. I don't know if I got C plus or B minus. Weichel's got a B. Okay, I'm going to go B minus because that sounds about right. B minus. C minus. It's a tough one to get. That's why we're all over the place here, because it all depends on what you think of DeHaan. Some people like him, some people don't. Yeah, Connor Murphy. I got to go B minus. So we're going to say B minus for the Hawks. Next. Colorado Avalanche. Taves, McCarr, Gerard, Eric Johnson's going to be back apparently. I don't know how good he's going to be, but hopefully healthy. Bowen Byram and Ryan Murray. And there's probably some other guys that could play. Yeah, Jacob McDonald, Dennis Gilbert. They don't have any more prospects, do they? What's their prospects? Prospects. No, that's about it. But that's yeah, I won't say anything. I don't want to. Avs A plus, Epic Gamer A. If you're CL A minus, A plus, Epic Gamer. Okay, Epic Gamer's A plus. CL A minus. Lauren A plus. I'm A plus. Let's just give him A plus. A plus. Okay. Next one. B minus. Weichel, what are you doing to me? Seriously, B minus for that defense? What exactly do you think that defense is a B minus for the Avalanche? My gosh. Okay. I respect your opinion, Weichel, but I have to disagree. I have to disagree. Just McCarr alone is an A right off the get-go before he even gets started. Okay, Columbus Blue Jackets. You got Werenski, Boquist, who could be really good, but he's only 21 years old. Gavrikov, he's ready to break out. Andrew Peeke gets a chance. Doesn't skate very well, but he can. And then Jake Bean and Derek Kukan, or Kukin, however you want to say it. Not much in the Mikko Lehtinen and Gabriel Carson. Not much there. So what do you got? Columbus Blue Jackets. C- for Gamer. B for Weichel. You're just making stuff up now, Weichel. Where do you see a B there, buddy? C- for Epic Gamer. Lauren. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, Lauren. I like them, but I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say it's not close either. I wouldn't say they're better, but I wouldn't say it isn't close. You're talking about Jack, it's D-, CL is C+. CL, C+, Jackets, D-. All over. Gavrikov is underrated too, right? Yeah, I got to go D. Although I love Werenski. So we got CL, C+, Jackets, D-. Jacket is D-, Lauren is D-. Jeez, can't even get the words out. Did you put one in, Gamer? What do you got for C- for Gamer and B for Weichel? So C+, C-, D-, D, B. I guess it would be a C. Yeah, I got it. C-. I got it, buddy. I got it. Okay, next. Chicago Blackhawks. We already did Chicago. Carolina. Or Columbus, I mean. What's next? Dallas Stars. Esa Lindell, John Klingberg, newly acquired Ryan Suter, Heiskanen, Sekera, and everybody's favorite, right in the Hakanpää. Yes, Hakanpää. Lindell, Klingberg, Suter, Heiskanen. Heiskanen's up. What are you talking about? Klingberg is not ahead of Heiskanen. Are you kidding me right now? But let's see what you all got. Weichel, A, nice one. Stars is a B, A-, B-. Okay. A from Weichel, B from Lauren. Epic Gamer is a B-. I got a B+. CL put a B+. CL is a B+. So A, B, B-, B+, B+. B+ is it. Stars, B+, and I have B+ as well. Alrighty. Nice. Detroit Red Wings defense. Nick Leddy. Philip Hronek. Hronek. I say Hronek all the time. It's Hronek. Philip Hronek. Hronek. Denny de Kaiser. The rookie, Maurice Sider. The not rookie, Mark Stahl. And Tory to the Stetcher with the possibility of Gustav Lindstrom being in there. And probably not Edvinsson. Probably that's it. Detroit Red Wings defense. Lauren's going C+ for the Red Wings. Welcome the concurrent viewers. The new concurrent viewer at 5. We are grading each team's defense together. And then we're going to do a video about it. CL. CL has C. Epic Gamer D+. What's Weichel? What do you got, Weichel? And whoever just came in, unless you just want to hang out, go right ahead. You don't need to say anything if you don't want to. Make yourself known. Yeah, I don't see that defense being that good, buddy, but I do like Hronek. I don't know. I think they will be better just because they're gelling as a team and growing as a team, but I still don't see them making the playoffs or anything like that or coming close. Did Weichel take off on us or what? Weichel, where are you, buddy? So we got C, D+, C-. I got D. What's the average there? C, D+. We need one more to make it, to break the tie here. One more to break the tie. Oh, Weichel, C-. Already got it. C, D+, C-. I got D. What's the middle of that? You need one more. Concurrent viewer number 5. Jump in here. Give us a vote. Give us a grade for Dallas. Danny de Kaiser is not good. I agree. I'm going to go, I guess, D+. I think I'll go D-, I guess. No, C-. What's the average there? C-, C+. C-, C+, C. Looks like a C. C, okay. I think that's personally high, but that's okay. That's why we do this. It's fun. Okay, next. Where are we here? Edmonton Oilers. This should be interesting. Darnell Nurse. Tyson Barrie. Duncan Keith. Cody Ceci. Chris Russell, Evan Bouchard, the rookie, who they plan on playing quite regularly. Possibly William Lagesson can jump in there, but not much else ready to play that I know of anyways. Prospects. Yeah, there's nobody else ready to play. So what do we got for Oilers D? Lauren has C-. Change that D+. Okay. D+ for Lauren. This could be all over the place. D+ for Lauren for the Oilers. What else, you guys? D- for Weichel. Wow. Wow. CLC. Okay, that's what I had. I had a C. I had a C just because their offense might make up for their defense quite a bit. I had a C, but D minus, D plus, C, and C. So far, I would say that's about a D. But we're waiting on Epic Gamer to throw in his 2 cents. You there, Epic Gamer? And anybody else that might be in there as well. Epic Gamer D minus. So we got D minus, D minus, D plus, C, and C. I think that would be a D plus then. D plus. Wow. I had it as a C, but we got to go D plus on that one. And that's understandable. I mean, who's going to play defense there, really? Pretty difficult. And we're not including goaltenders there, so it's just the D core. That's it. Forget about we're not talking about goaltenders at all. Edmonton Oilers. All right, Florida Panthers. That should be interesting. Mackenzie Weegar, the underrated one. Aaron Ekblad will be back from injury from last year. Gustav Forsling came out of nowhere last year. And, well, not really nowhere. I always liked the guy, but for the most part, nobody knew about him. Radko Gudas playing some shutdown defense there for Florida. Brandon Montour and Marcus Nudavara. I think it gets a little dicey there in the last pair. But there's a guy, Matt Kierstad came in and played really well last year as a 23-year-old. Noah Juleson might be able to put it all together, but that's what they got here in Cap Friendly. So what do you guys think? What do you guys got for Florida and their defense? I like Nurse for his offense. I like most of the guys they have for their offense. Panthers B plus. Lauren A. Yeah, I said Ekblad. I think Weegar's their best defenseman now, even over Ekblad, but that's just me. Panthers B plus. Weichel A. Loving the Florida defense, are you, Weichel? CLB. And we're just waiting on Epic Gamer to come in. Somebody left, so hopefully that wasn't Epic Gamer. Okay, so I got the same. I got B. Epic Gamer B. Okay, so A, B plus, B, B. A, B plus, B, B, and I got B. So I guess we got to go B. It's like just over B, but still. Panthers. B. B. Okay. Panthers got rid of Yandel, yeah. Staying there till it ends. Good. I'm going to probably run late today, guys. So, what do we got? I want to get all these done. So, LA Kings. Michael Anderson played fantastic last year. Drew Doughty, still solid vet there. Crushing a lot of minutes. Tobias Bjornfort, Matt Roy, Alexander Edler, and Sean Walker. A pretty much no-name defense that is bigger than the sum of its parts. What do you guys think for the LA Kings? Lauren says C minus. Run last? Why? I don't know. What do you mean, Weichel? C for Weichel. If you're in here, we're rating every team's defense in the NHL. TikTok people. So if you want to put a rating down there, you let me know. So we got Lauren has C minus, Weichel has C. We're waiting for Epic Gamer and CL to post one in here. I don't know if we're going to get all these in by 7:30. C. I had C plus, so it looks like we're going to be a C for LA. I was almost B minus actually. So we're a C for the LA Kings. Okay. Next. Minnesota Wild. Removing Suter and bringing in Goligoski. They have Brodin and Dumba as their top pair. That's a solid pair. Goligoski and Spurgeon. Pretty solid, pretty underrated pair, although small. I think it's probably going to be Goligoski and Dumba. I don't know. It's pretty small defense. Brodin's only 6'1". They don't have anybody over 6'1". Oh, sorry, they have John Merrill. Kulikov and John Merrill. And Kalen Addison probably will get a pretty good shot, too. They've been working him for a long time now. I wouldn't doubt if Kalen Addison gets a pretty good shot. In fact, where do they have Kalen Addison? Oh, they have scratched. Yeah, okay. Wild C plus for Lauren. Really? Wow. Seems a little low to me, but I see what you mean, though, because they lost a bit. Oh, they lost Susie, too. That's right. Susie made that defense pretty solid. That was a hard loss. And Kalen Addison's small, too. They got a pretty small defense now. B minus. That's what I was going to say, Epic Gamer. So we got 2 B minus and a C plus. What's this live? We are on Minnesota Wild CL. Epic Gamer, did you say C for the Wild, Epic Gamer? No. B minus, right? Wild. B, that's right. So we're waiting for Weichel and, B. So we got a B, B minus, C plus. I got a B minus, and we're waiting for Weichel. Is he still here or what? Where's Weichel? No, he's not. What's your score for Weichel, for the Wild's defense? You can be the tiebreaker here. We got 2 B minus, a B, and a C plus. A? Wow. Well, you just stretched that right out, didn't you? So we have an A, a B, 2 B minus, and a C plus. I guess that stretches it to a B. All right. B for the Wild. Next. Florida Panthers, Los Angeles, Minnesota Wild. The Montreal Canadiens losing Weber. Losing Weber. It gives them Edmondson, Petrie, Sherratt, David Savard, Kulak, and Romanoff. Who else did they lose another defenseman I'm not aware of that I can't think of right now? And I don't think they have too much who else could be in there? Just Xavier Ouellette and prospects. Maybe Caden Goulet, maybe, but probably not. So Montreal. Lauren has Montreal as a B still, even without Weber. That's pretty huge. Weichel has C minus. CL has B plus still. Romanov is kind of the one that you don't really know. Yeah, he's the X factor in this one for me too. Epic Gamer C minus. Look at everybody being all over the place. I got a C plus. I got a C plus. So Weichel is hardcore over Montreal's defense. Was that Montreal? No, C minus. I'm going to shut this off. I got to shut down my TikTok. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? C minus B. B plus. C minus C plus. My gosh, it's a B, I guess. Yeah, I would say that's a B. Canadians. B, still getting a B. I had a C plus. Okay. Next. Nashville Predators. They still got a pretty solid D. It's going to be interesting to see what Myers does there. Josie Carrier, who played very well last year. Echo, Myers, Boriecki, and Fabro. They got a younger defense and some older guys. Yossi, of course, is a Norris winner. That is a grab bag of defensemen right there. What do you guys got for the Nashville Predators? Lawrence, C plus. Epic Gamer, C minus. No, that's not. Nashville Predators, Weichel's got an A. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. F minus Gamer. F minus. Really now? A for Weichel. No way. You can't. How can you give an F minus to a team with the Norris Trophy winner on it? Ekholm. I mean, I don't think it was their defense that was a problem there. But okay. It's an F minus. B minus. Lauren, C plus. That's what I had. I had a C plus. And an A. We have an A and an F minus in the same for the same team. That we have an A and an F minus for the same team. Oh my gosh. I had a C plus, so I had the same as Lauren. How the heck do you do this one? F minus. Most of them were high though. I think you got to go. F minus, the C plus. I think it's B minus is the average. I had C plus, it was B minus. Okay, let's go to the next one. The New Jersey Devils with their new fancy schmancy defenseman. Ty Smith, Dougie Hamilton, Ryan Graves, PK Subban, Jonas Siegenthaler. That's going to be fun to see how he does. And they're putting Damon Severson down in the third pairing. Subban, meh. But Ryan Graves and Dougie Hamilton really add a lot to this defense. However, I don't know if I can put it like spectacular still. What do you guys got? F minus again. Come on. Epic Gamer, that can't be. I don't think Myers is going to drop off their CL. I don't think so. They are one of the best teams at developing defensemen in the league. Devils B plus. Lauren. Wow. Look at this. Hamilton is going to carry, as always, yeah. Weichel B minus. CLB. I had B minus. So Weichel is B minus. I'm B minus. CL is B. No, I was actually C plus. B. I'll get rid of the high and the low. That'll be easier. Lauren says B plus. Get rid of the F minus. And you've got a B, B minus, and a B minus. B plus, so I would say that's got to be B minus again. B minus. Okay, New York Islanders now. Pelech, Pulak. At the moment, Thomas Hickey, Mayfield, Green, and Dobson. I imagine there's going to be something done with that. But as of right now, Hickey is in that defense. Green and Dobson. Green, 38-year-old Green. Great top two, and then a mash bag after that, I would say. That's true. Will be a contract year for him. New York Islanders now. You got to figure they're going to upgrade Hickey, but they haven't so far, so we kind of got to go in what it's saying there right now. Oh, they're coming. We're going in alphabetical order, so it's going to be one of the last teams. C minus C. Wow. Wow. I am really surprised. Holy crap. Only a C for the Islanders defense? Really? Wow. I can't go that low. Wow. Okay, well, mine doesn't matter. Mine doesn't matter. I had a B, but a lot of that is to do with system, but it's got to be a C. Everybody's C. So I wonder how the Islanders fans are going to be liking that. Wow. C it is. Okay. New York Rangers. Lindgren, Fox, Keandre Miller. Oh, is he going to be a getter? 21 years old. He's already rocking it. Jacob Trouba, a little overrated, but still not a bad top 4. They went out and got Patrick Nemeth. And then Niels Lundqvist. It sort of falls off after that. There's Libor Hajek will play up in there. I would not be surprised if they give a really good look to Schneider on D. I would not be surprised at all. In fact, do they have him as a scratch? I don't know why they don't have Schneider in their prospects. What the hell? That's weird. Do they have him in the minors? Oh, and Matthew Robertson too. And Braden Schneider was in the minors, yeah. I would not be surprised to see him play. He was that good this last year. But anyways, New York Rangers. CL, B. Lauren, B-. Hey, Hockey News Reports. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I got kicked into the bedroom by the wife. She's watching movies with her girlfriends. And when I do it in the evening, I got to do it in the bedroom. B. I guess it's a B. Hockey News Reports does B, too. Thanks for coming in, by the way. Rangers. I was kind of on the C+ side. I don't like their depth, but we're going to go B. I love their top 4, but I'm not sure about the depth for the Rangers. Rangers. New York Rangers. Yeah, thanks, man. I see you put out a new video today. I'm going to have to check it out. But was it today or yesterday? Hockey News Reports, everybody. Go sub yourself up to him if you haven't already. He's got good stuff over there. What's MM? Oh, come on. I canceled that one out. F+. Are you nuts? The Rangers, they got again, a Norris Trophy defenseman in there. Peyton live streaming tonight? Really? I didn't know he was live streaming tonight. Wow, I might have to go check that out. We got to get going here. I'm going to have to, I want to finish this off. The Ottawa Senators. Shabbat, Zaitsev, Brandstrom, the underrated Zub. They brought in Nick Holden, will probably do some pretty good there. And then Joshua Brown. Do they have Brandstrom there? Yeah, Brandstrom will get a good chance this year. Jacob Bernard Docker will, I'm sure, get a really good look. They got Dylan Hetherington. Wow. But a little bit thin still in Ottawa, I think. Senators defense. Lawrence, C+. Hockey News Reports, B-. Weichel, B. I know you're big on Ottawa this year. I know that. I got C+ too. I'm with Lauren on this one. So we got 2 C+, a B, and a B-. And we got CL and Epic Gamer to go. He hasn't been signed. He went to Nashville. C. F minus. Epic Gamer gives everybody F minus. C. Whitechel B, C plus, B minus. Lauren C plus. CLC. Wow. I think that's got to be a C plus average. C plus average. And I had C plus. Next, Philadelphia Flyers, they have the horrible defense last year. But what do you think about picking up Ryan Ellis to go with Provorov? I love that. I think that's going to be huge. Sanheim and Ristolainen could be a shit show. And Yandel and Braun could be a shit show. Oh my. Cam York will probably play. I think Cam York will beat Yandel out. But be interesting to see what you guys got. Flyers D minus, Lauren. Yeah, I don't blame you for saying that. Whitechel C minus. CL, all the positive one. B minus. Oh, you had no audio? That sucks. I've done that before. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, I think it's better with Ellis. I'm giving them a C. It's Will C. D minus, C minus, C, B minus. I think that's exactly what it is. It's a C. Flyers. Flyers are getting a C. C. Okay. I think they made enough improvements in Alice alone is a big improvement for sure. Next, Pittsburgh Penguins. Demelin. Chris Letang. Marcus Peterson. John Marino. Matheson and Chad Ruhwedel, with the possibility of Juuso Riikola and Pierre Olivier Joseph, who I do believe they would rather keep in the minors for now. Penn C+, Whitechel B. Epic Gamer C+. I got a C+. It looks like it's a C+. Looks like a plus for their defenseman. C+. CL hasn't put in his yet. Or did you put it in a B-? Okay. That was quick. Everybody got in there. I got C+. And CL, C-. That's a lot. That must have been hard for you to spit out. I still say the average is still a C+, though. So, okay, next. San Jose Sharks. Yeah. This should be quick. The San Jose Sharks. Are you guys even going over there to look at their defense when you're doing this? I know what mine is right off the bat. Yeah, F minus, 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 Everybody's the F minus. Oh, poor San Jose. Oh, the poor San Jose Sharks. They suck so bad. Seattle Kraken. Giordano, Larson, Oleksiak, Dunn, Susie, and Hayden Fleury. A whole lot of defensive defensemen there. A whole lot of defensemen there. And a couple guys that can move the puck a little bit. I'm really concerned about Vince Dunn. We'll see. But I have a feeling he's going to slide. And then you got Dennis Cholowski might play. And that's about it. I'm not big on their depth, but this is about the quality of their top six. So what do you got? I know what I got on this. Seattle. Seattle. Lauren says an A. Wow. Weichel says a D. CL says C minus. Was that Epic Gamer? Was that for Seattle F minus? Did we just get an F minus and an A at the same time? I can't go. I'm on the fence about that freaking defense, to tell you the honest truth. Okay, I don't think they're that bad. Not even close. I don't think they're A either. Weichel says D. I'll go C plus and we'll give him a C. C for Seattle. Next. We got 5 more to do. 6 more to do. St. Louis Blues. Torrey Krug, Justin Falk, Marco Scandella, Colton Parayko, Mikko Mikkola, and Robert Bertuzzo. And not much chance of anybody taking those guys' spots either, really. Okay, we are way off there. Blues, B minus. Lauren, I'm more in the Lauren area here. Wow, we're all over the place. B minus, C minus, B minus, and I am a D. I think their defense is terrible. So B minus, B minus, B, C minus, D. That looks like about a C plus or B minus. B minus, I guess. D. Blues. That's the Blues. Now you got your Tampa Bay Lightning, my friend. Hedman, Ruda, McDonough, Chernak, Sergachev, and Bogosian. Lovin, Hedman, McDonough, Chernak, and Sergachev. Ruda and Bogosian are serviceable. What do you got for Tampa Bay? A plus, A plus, 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 plus. A. Weichel has an A. Lauren has an A plus. What do you got? Did CL put in his yet? CLA. And I got an A. So Bolts get an A. A for defense for the Bolts. Now Weichel's favorite team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think this should be interesting. The Toronto Maple Leafs. No, Colorado's too. Who do we have as A's here? We didn't have too many A's in here. Avalanche was the only A+. Carolina was an A, and that was it. So they're the three teams with the best defense so far. Certainly not the Leafs. Weichel D-. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. They're not an A- in regulation either. But C- Lauren, D- Weichel, A- Epic Gamer. I got to go C+. And we're waiting for CL, C+. C-, C+, C+. Leafs. Looks like a C. C. Vancouver Canucks. Hughes. The ever overrated Tyler Myers. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, big question mark if he can bring back his career there in Vancouver. Travis Hamonic, Oliu Levy, and the god-awful Tucker Poolman. With the possibility of maybe Jack Rathbone or Brad Hunt. Yeah. What do you guys got for for Vancouver's defense? Nux F- C. Tyler Myers sucks, yeah. I like Hughes' offense. His defense is horrible. Sort of like an Oilers team that way. I actually like the Oilers' defense better than Vancouver's defense, which tells you a lot. And what did I give the Oilers? I gave the Oilers a C, so I'm gonna go probably D here. Oh my gosh. Lauren's got C. What is CL? What was your set C+ for CL? That was for the Leafs, right? So we're waiting for CL. Doesn't really change much. You got Weichel's got an F-, F-. I got a D. Holy crap. And a C. CL, help us out here, buddy. Throw out the Vancouver. Throw out the Vancouver rating. D+. That looks like it's about what it is. Sean Patton, an A. Holy crap. You're messing everything up here, buddy. We had an F- and an A for Vancouver. Thanks for coming in, Sean Patton. Woo! Awesome to have you here. Vancouver Canucks. We got 3 more teams to do that you can hang in for. I'm supposed to be gone already, but I went long today because I'm taking a day off tomorrow. So, all right. It looks like a D minus. What did I say? I said a D. Looks like a D minus for the Vancouver Canucks. Wow. Vegas Golden Knights. Alec Martinez, Peter Angelo, McNabb, Theodore, Hag, and White Cloud. I know what mine is for that. Vegas Golden Knights. Poor Quinn Hughes, yeah. No stream tomorrow, Whitechell. I'm taking a day off. I got some family stuff I got to do tomorrow. Vegas, B minus. John Whitechell, A. Lawrence, B minus. Really? Wow. I'm scratching that. Vegas has got a good defense, Epic Gamer. Come on. You're getting crazy now. Only their defensemen, yeah. In relation to their defensemen. A minus for CL. A for Whitechell. I got a B plus. B minus. I'd say the average is about B plus right now. You got a, and so average is a B now. Sean Patton goes C plus. Excuse me. Okay, we just got, what, 2 more to go? Winnipeg. Yeah, Winnipeg Jets. And that's it. Winnipeg Jets is the last one. Oh, wait, Washington Capitals. We didn't do the Washington Capitals yet. Where did the Washington Capitals go? Just wait, I'll get Washington up here. We got to do Washington first. The Washington Capitals. Orloff, Carlson, Kempney, Schultz, Van Riemsdyk, and Jensen. Man, that's not a very good sounding defense. What do you got for Washington Capitals? C plus. COVID. Epic Gamer C minus. Whitechell B minus. Lauren C minus. And Epic Gamer C. So, yeah, I had a C too. C minus, C plus, B minus, C minus, C. It's a C. 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 I had a C. And then finally, now, the Washington Capitals, the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets added to their defense. They got Morrissey, Nate Schmidt, Brendan Dillon, Neil Pionk, Logan Stanley, and Ryan DeMello, with the possibility of Hellenius being in there too. Is it Hellenius? No, it's Heinola or Sandberg being in there. What do we got for Winnipeg Steve? The Kraken was a C, Sean Patton. C plus. A plus for Epic Gamer. Guys like CLB. Jets B minus. That's what I had, Sean Patton. I had B minus. B minus? Sounds like B minus is it. B minus, B minus. What did Lauren have? C plus? Yeah, sounds like B minus. And that is it, my friends. We got her all in. Be watching for my video. I don't know when I'm going to do this video. Probably going to be putting the forwards video out tomorrow. I think I'm done for today. I don't think I'm going to put out the video tonight. Probably not. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. And then I'll do this video maybe, oh God, the next day. So check out my other videos though. This has been a blast. Thanks for coming out, guys. I'll see you. I'll have a day off tomorrow, and I'll see you guys Thursday evening. Have a great day. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye.